What's up, everyone? It's Galapagos 301 here, and this is gonna be my first episode of my game series. And yes, as you can see, there's my cat, and see, she loves the games. Yeah. Okay. Please move out of the way. Okay. All right. Today I'm gonna be talking about the Metroid Prime series. This is a really, really good series. Highly recommended. And if you don't have all three of these games, get the Trilogy for the Wii. I'm actually planning on getting the Trilogy too, even though I have all three of them. Alright, before I start talking about these, I just want to make a quick announcement and show you something. First, I want to show you something on my wall. That's me, Ponified. Yes, that my username is on the top. I look pretty cool. And I guess you're wondering what my cutie mark is. That's a flaming green skull, and yeah, it looks cool. Oh yeah, that's a calendar. Yeah, yeah, I know it's not really September. I changed it. I was actually not paying attention, changing it. So anyway, let's get on. Let's get on with the oh wait, my announcement first. All right, I'm gonna be making Q&A videos. Yeah, you just send me your questions as personal messages. Yeah, and I will answer them. I will make episodes where I will answer your questions. Alright, let's get on with the series. First up is the one that started it all, Metroid Prime. Really, really fun game. I highly recommend you play it. I've had this copy for a long time, for so many years. And yes, and as you can see, there's the bonus disc of Metroid Prime 2. Just ignore that one, it's not the real thing. Now, Metroid Prime, it starts off with you arriving at the frigate ship where the space pirates are. Samus receives a distress signal, and she heads there and finds out what it is. Along there, while inside, she comes across the Parasite Queen, and she was pretty easy to beat. While beating her, after beating her, where does, oh yeah, a self-destruct sequence pops up, and she has to escape. While scanning an elevator, she gets caught up in an explosion and loses all of her power-ups at the beginning. And loses all of her power-ups, and now she has to get them back. And oh no, one more thing. While escaping, she comes across a resurrected Ridley, but he is known as Meta Ridley, and he is so friggin' cool. Yeah. And, what was I? What else is there? Oh yeah, so yeah. While escaping, while she's outside of the ship, Samus, goes inside to her own gunship, and, chases Ridley to the nearby planet called Talon 4. Yeah. But I don't want to spoil the game, but anyway. I just want to say, this game is really non-linear. You aren't told exactly where to go or what you're supposed to do. But your hint visor will always tell you where to go, but doesn't exactly tell you how to get there. And yes, that is up to you to decide. And yes, Metroid Prime is a really good game. And one bonus regard, if you hook up the Game Boy Advance to the GameCube with a copy of Metroid Fusion, you can unlock the Fusion suit. And as you can see, yeah, the links to Metroid Fusion are here. Yeah. So, Metroid Prime is a really good game. I love it to death. I love it. But it's not my favorite in the entire Prime series. That's a good game. Alright. Next up we have is the sequel, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This is so much really good sequel, much better than the first one. I'm actually darn serious. Most people are saying that this is their least favorite out of the series. I really disagree. A War of Light and Darkness, yeah. And yeah, while Samus arrives to the planet Aether, or Ether, however it's called. Anyway, once she arrives there, her ship gets damaged within the planet's atmosphere. And while she does look around, she comes across a dark doppelganger of herself. Yeah, known as Dark Samus. So yeah. And she comes across these creatures known as the Ing. And they stole most of Samus's power-ups, and she has to get them back. Yeah, kind of like in the first Prime game. Yeah, so while discovering, she comes across one of these creatures known as the Luminoth. That's the Ing, and that's the Luminoth. So yeah, she comes across one of the Luminoth named Umos, who are really good creatures. She explains that Aether was once a peaceful planet until a meteorite landed, and caused the planet to split into two different versions, a light version and a dark version. Wow, that must have been horrible. But while fighting one of the creatures earlier, she gains this special thing that can allow her to transfer the light energy from the dark world back to the light world. With that, Samus will be able to save Aether once and for all. So yeah, it's a really good sequel. I highly recommend it. Really, really good. Yeah, and please ignore the bonus disc in this copy. It's nothing but a demo. It will always be a demo. But the good thing is, it does have some concept art and the chronicles. At least that's good. Yeah, but get this. This is the real deal. Really love it. And then we got the last one in the Prime series, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Oh my god, this is the most awesome game in the Prime series. I'm literally saying this now. This is my favorite of the Prime series. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Least favorite, second favorite, most favorite. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, it usually begins with Samus arriving at the GSF Olympus. She arrives at the GSF Olympus trying to figure out what happened to the GFS Valhalla. Yeah, kind of see where that's going. But she doesn't really lose her power-ups at the beginning. Yeah, she just starts off without most of her power-ups. But she still has her morph ball bombs, space jump boots, and various suit to start you off. Yeah, even though most of the levels in this game aren't really heat-based. Yeah. So yeah. So while at the Olympus, she's also teamed up with 3 other bounty hunters known as Rundus, Gore, and Gendrada, who later on you'll fight, and later on you'll fight them on different planets. But yeah, I really don't want to spoil this game, but the controls in this game are a lot more different. Yeah. Yeah, the first 2 Prime games were released for the GameCube, but for the third one, it was released for the Wii. I like the controls. I say this is the best Prime game out of the entire trilogy. I just think this is more of a Metroid title. So yeah. And that's basically it. Alright, rating time. For the first Metroid Prime, I would give it an 8 out of 10. And yes, it kind of looks like I'm copying Mr. Big Bad Wolf, but I'm not trying to. I'm actually giving this my opinion. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, 9 out of 10. Yeah, you see what I'm doing here. And for Metroid Prime 3, my god, this is really awesome. And yeah, I give this a 10 out of 10. Oh, and one more thing. There are 2 Meta Ridley battles in this trilogy. There's one in Prime and one in Prime 3. And I like the Prime 3 fight a lot better. So yeah, basically that's all I have to say for this trilogy. And I'll talk to you guys later. And yes, I will be starting Q&A videos. Send me send me your questions as personal messages, like PM. Yeah. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. You're so cute. Bye.